It's been a long time yet again, I know. But welcome back, Shadow Fighters, to yet another Shadow Fight 3 video by Boston Modern, where I'm going to be shortly walking you guys through the update from my own experience. And the update was indeed not much, given that it was just a single digit update, aka the digit on the back kind of update, if you guys get what I mean. So, what this update had in store was just the UI service updates that all the developers have told, and some other small things. Now, if we check it out, everything looks relatively the same. There's no new items, no new stuff, and no new Ninjato. So it looks like that the Ninjato might be put back in April, might be set back in April or something. So yeah, it's postponed. It's delayed. It's postponed. Every word within that spectrum, basically. So we have to wait a little bit before we get introduced to the new hero weapon, and whenever that is introduced, we get ourselves the intrigue for the big knives for the Legion. But I don't think that should be the main intrigue for today, right now. The main intrigue should be the future of the videos I'm going to be making, given this update right here. Because even though the update is very small, it's given one opportunity and special thing. Because today we're not going to be playing on the phone. We're going to be playing with this Xbox right here. The Xbox is now actually... The Xbox is actually compatible with this game right now. And I'm going to show you guys in the training right here. So I go to the training. And we wait until... And you guys can also hear that the Ninjato has their new voice. So I'm going to just... Oh! Lower the 20%. Alright, so I'm gonna just turn this sucker on, like I do now, and watch the game just change its controls. So, I press X, I go into shadow form, right? I think that's the only kind of evidence I would give you guys. And then, yeah, I can do some of this. I could do upper shadow ability, I could do forward shadow ability, and I could do lower shadow, not lower attack, I could do lower shadow ability. They're all in this controller right here. So, what I can do, to even show, I can do every single attack from the controller, which is brilliant. Because the first time I connected to the controller, ever since I began uploading Shadow Fight 3, it could only do all of the moves except for the heavy attacks. And then during some updates after that, the controller was pretty much incompatible because forward and backward movement weren't compatible for the controller back then. But now with forward and backward movement compatible in this update, including the heavy attacks, which is the hold buttons, we now have a fully fledged controller compatibility for this game, and I'm just gonna enjoy the game using the controller. And you guys might even be able to hear the sounds of the controller that I'm making right now. And this is no third-party programming, and this is no futuristic sort of clever photoshopping or video making of some sort. This is actually real things that's happening right now before your eyes, and you can even try it out yourself and have a sense of Mortal Kombat if you guys even feel like you want to have a sense of that too. So yeah, we're going to be playing with the controller today, and we're going to be using, I'm not sure, I think I might be using the Dynasty set. I want to use the Sanjigun set, or did I actually do it in not too many videos ago? I'm not sure, but anyways, I'm going to quit training. That's one thing I wanted to show you guys. Now, another thing is Shadow Fight Arena. So, the phone that I currently use for Shadow Fight Arena has this Wi-Fi adapter busted. And by that, I mean broken. And that's because I played Shadow Fight Arena and got frustrated by a certain monk. And I think you guys pretty much know why and the reason and the mechanics of the monk. That sucker has been the dominator of should I say, short time getaway with just blocking. Because many people just block and play very passively. They just want to block and then counter attack, wait for you to attack, or they're just gonna try and attack themselves and see if they're gonna hit. Because if they're not, they might as well be frustrated as if the other guy will be frustrated with attacking them and they block their attack. Get the idea? Well, either way, that iPhone was busted because Sean could easily block some attacks. We had Shadow Genesis, so it can enter shadow form and actually run over the character with a series of combos, and with weak points it can already deal a lot of damage. And if he enters two shadow forms, he already can almost eliminate your character He can even squad you if you can't kill Shang with 2 characters. That's the danger point with him. And with that, I still think I came to a conclusion that Shang could be unfair in the games, because you can get away so cheap with just a few blocks, and then you execute your shadow abilities. You just activate your escape ability, you activate your blink ability, and that's it. That's it. That's all you need to do. And the rest of the shadow abilities can be completely up to you to run over your opponent. I could play my Shang myself, and I wouldn't feel that's fair either, even I would play Shang. So enough with that. Today we're going to be checking out the Dynastian faction, and I'm also going to be doing some Legionary faction afterwards. I actually want to play the set that with the weapon that people hardly play, aka this set right here, the arrows. Comes in the form of the harpoon right here, not harpoon, but what's it called, them rope dart, while in the game they call it chain knife. But before we even proceed, I'm just gonna collect this reward right here. I know I'm not gonna be finishing the March Marathon because it kind of discriminates the people who stays banks, if you guys get what I mean there. But now we're just gonna be collecting 3 out of 4 of these suckers right here. Perhaps we might be getting the weapon today. That would be also nice. Let's see. We might not be getting that straight away, but if I actually grind some throughout in between the videos I'm gonna be making throughout this week, then we should be good. So this build right here should actually go for rare, legendary build or something. Now, let's actually think about it. Because this set is about gaining shadow energy, so why not do a shadow energy build for this set to actually make this set even more efficient? Because the set works as Spurt, and I think most of you guys know what Spurt does. So let's see what kind of perks you actually can do right here. I'm gonna keep this like this, and for this one I could have Shadow Leech, but that had to be that had to replace poison right there. And Eagle's Dive kinda has combos, kinda does not have combo. Lower attack does 4 attacks. So lower attack hits 4 times, but heavy attack hits 2. But basic attack is 4 times, upper attack is 2 times, and back attack is 2 times. It's like 2, 2, 4, 4, not 5. I mean, if there's anything that does many hits, is the Whiplash special move. And if there's anything that hits only 3 times, it's the special move that I'm using right now, the Knife Juggler, and that's definitely what I'm going to be using. Along with Locust Raid. I'd say I'll stick with this kind of build for now. I would accumulate some decent amount of shadow energy via the power of the kicks right here. So with the max shadow kick, I should be able to get some extra shadow energy by just kicking in a form of chance. So, let's hop into some battles with the Xbox controller for the future videos. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear this Xbox movement. So, here we go. Right, folks, we commence our first battle against the first Exile using the controller. First gameplay after a while, I get kicked immediately. What a lovely game. Let's see if we can change that very quickly. Oh, you never know what can happen, really. Look at that combo, we still got it, and you get these first few exiles very quickly. Of course, there are only 2 exiles, given that the event is divided into 6 stages of fights, and yeah, we're going to be hopefully trying to fight through those 6 stages within elegance. So I'm going to be doing the same stuff all over again. How about I do this, and then do this, and then follow up with... Still managed to catch me, which is weird, I say. Still managed to catch me with the choke, but I still managed to counteract him and get back up. Alright. Second Exile has the Vampire ability, alright. Then we gotta be dealing with Vampire ability. Right then. Using the weapon that hardly anyone uses. But that's completely fine. Look at this. Then we follow up with this and this attack. Finish it up. Force him out of the corner. Then we give him a light pressure. Still gets hit, but that's alright. Alright, so I can be trying out here. Ah man, we get a nice slow-mo with the Knife Juggler. I wouldn't really prefer to do upper and lower and back moves. Those moves are rather much preferred when I actually put my opponent on distance. Or else I just use basic and special move for this one. Look at that. Alright, let's see what I can do. Look at that, and he steps on the trap. See, gotta pull that up. Alright, I can always do this. And combo it with this, so I can force my opponent in. Look at that combo, though. My goodness. Alright, place this. And then do heavy. Finish you off. With no bigger problemo. So as you guys did notice to begin with, the D-pad and the buttons don't light up. The D-pad doesn't move and the buttons doesn't light up. That's how you know I actually am playing for real with a controller. Alright, Swampert actually going with nasty combos. But I also have my nasty combos as well. Look at that. Alright. So could be actually countering me like he was a 6-stage bot, but that can be fixed very quickly. Look at that. Not bad. Managed to catch him with the span reach from the basic attack. That's all I needed to see right there from the attacks, because we're kind of put in a tense distance. But now we just gotta keep going, see if we can keep that steady pace with this kind of weapon right here. Do our classic lag combo right there. Follow up with skip kick, flip, do locust raid again, throw, do this all over again, and do some of this combo with the torrent. Nope, that doesn't work. He's gonna get trapped, and I follow up with peg top. He's gonna do that all over again. Let's see. Alright, did not manage to do torrent, but that's completely fine. I'm gonna react very quickly on these kind of attacks. I actually should let that go, because no, never mind. He was standing close to me, so I had to try to counterattack, or else he could have thrown me right there in the corner. Well, that's completely fine. Sucker actually getting wrecked right here, so that's good for me. Let's see how far I would get though through here with this arrow set. Yeah, the bot is completely insta-react, my dude, no doubt. So we have our ways to deal with that. We also get poison, which is neat. Oh, that was close, man, but I think we got it eliminated. Throwing our traps right there, finish off the Swampert, and let's move on. Right then, I did not look at what that was, but actually I did. It was Eclipse. I kind of quit looking at this point, but hey, let's see what happens. Right, nice. Do that. Alright, let's try again. Look at that. You're in the corner, so we can do this, follow up with this, and then this, and then this, and then this attack. It misses. Alright, then we do back attack. Elegance. We're wrecking one of these exiles, man. They're trying to be fierce, but they're not. Trying to be fierce, but they're still getting wrecked by Dynas. Of course, it could have gone Legionnaire and filled up the story right there, but nah. Let's see, I can do that. Look at that. Neat looking rope dart combos right there, folks. Look at that. And we still don't manage to do torrent, but I'm just gonna combo this with a heavy attack, my dudes. That's gonna deal some nasty looking damage. Follow up with this kind of combo. Immediately smack down this exile. Life found for this kind of exile. Now, this exile was a little bit more cheeky to try to deal with. Oh, so he has close to... Okay, instant reaction, I see. There we go. Cancel that. Do this kind of stuff right there. That doesn't work, huh? Alright. We continue doing our thing, man. Uh-oh. I actually thought it was gonna be able to execute that shadow ability right there. Look at us go. I see if this range is... Oh, never mind. Alright. But we're still smashing him, my dudes. Look at us go. You kind of have a Legion flow whenever you play with this weapon, because this weapon does kind of act like Dynastian's Legionnaire. It does not have TOI though, but it's meant to execute full combos, but actually have a longer execution time. That's the idea of this weapon, except for the special move that I'm using, which is best for putting your opponents a little bit more tense. And why do I deserve getting shot? I kind of don't get that idea, sucker. But hey, I can also fight like this, you know. Look at that. Okay, why did that bot not work? That's kind of a part disadvantage if I have to say anything. Hey, let's see if we can wreck him without using any weapons, shall we? Oh, never mind. He actually reacts very fast. My goodness. You see what I mean right there? You see what I mean? Gotta be trying to react right afterwards. This might not look that fortunate, but I'll be trying my best to see what I can do right here. I'm gonna be fighting back with those deer horns, man. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Ah, we still failed. But that's pretty much okay. I actually made a good show right there, not gonna lie. Okay then, let's see if we can finish him off. Or if he finishes me off somehow. With his own logic. Man, this exile was hard to crack. Was hard to crack to begin with. You see that? Kind of think that he would do, but then it doesn't happen in the way you want it. Alright. Looks like we got him right there. There we go. And then follow with this, flip, do that, and walk around it. So I'm gonna throw him, do that. Alright, go on in there, man, go in there. Alright, maybe that wasn't the best solution. Let's do this then. I think, okay, as long as he doesn't stay in that regen bar, it should be good. There we go, man. Poison Skin should have done the job. And the good old Swampert with his spear. Now, the spear wasn't green until they added that in one of the more recent updates. I still get Shadow Kick, nice. So, see right here what we can do, really. Yeah, I don't really prefer lower attacks, and I just keep getting punished somehow. Alright. Look at that. We're still going though. Look at us go. And do this. Follow up. And then we follow. Okay, that was not the kind of follow up I would like to. Oh, look at that. Nasty. We're going at him. We're on the roll, my dudes. Alright, we thought he could counter me right there, but that's not happening. Looks like we actually have a chance to beating him though, along with the usage of Shadow Form. Uh-oh. Nah, we won. There we go, man. That's neat. You kind of change and tamper a little bit with your tactics, and you will be able to actually perhaps outplay him with using most of the same, or just modify your tactics a little bit and change your approaches as well. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call insta-reply deluxe with blocking, which is real nasty. Alright, so it could be lower. Yes, because he was already knocked down, I could do that. Look at how we're going at the swamp right here. Doing these neat looking combos, my dudes. These neat looking combos. I might be finishing off without using Shadow Form. Alright, place our traps. Sucker gonna be. No? Never mind. Sucker didn't even walk back into this trap. That could have actually helped me. Never mind. Alright. Kind of hope for some neat comboing right there, but just look at how quickly you can actually get defeated by the sucker right here. But now let's see if we can change that. There we go. Lure the bot. Lure the bot. Get that neat looking damage. That was not the kind of attack I wanted to do. There we go. Look at how he immediately replies, my dudes. Alright. Go at you still. Man, that's a nasty crit damage. That is a nasty crit damage. Alright. Throw you again, sucker. Yep. You're on that roll position. That's not good for you. Look at us go. The arrow set is going at you. Putting you on high pressure, mister. Man, I could have just scaled those controllers down and make it almost look like we're actually playing on a TV-based game. Maybe the devs will change that if they introduce full compatibility. I mean, we have controls. You guys can see that I have these kinds of controls right here. Alright. Go in there, sucker. There we go. Never mind. Uh-oh. Alright, let's pay a little bit of attention right here, shall we? And I'm continuing with the same kind of attacks. What are you doing, mister? Uh-oh. See if we can do a skip. Look at that. Man. Alright, that's it. Look at that. We won using our controller. Now, if I have to compare playing with controller and the iPad, both ways are neat. So, if I want to have some enjoyment with the controller, have a little bit feel from the controller, I could definitely play with the controller. If you guys want to play with the controller, go ahead. I definitely know my Xbox is compatible right now, so I'm very happy with that. So I could at least play with my own controller. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. And I'll definitely make future videos with the controller. And if there's anything else within the spectrum of controllers that's also compatible with Shadow Fight Arena, I tried that with the Shadow Fight Arena. You guys can definitely play Shadow Fight Arena with a Bluetooth link controller to an iOS device like I have right here, the iPad itself. So I hope you guys did enjoy the controller video. And I don't even know if you guys actually heard the controller sounds, the joystick hitting the edge kind of sound, you guys know, and the button pushing. But if you guys did, well, be sure to let me know. And if you guys did enjoy, again, be sure to hit that like button to just support. And if you're new and enjoy my overall content, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you'll become a part of the Boston Modder community, where you're going to be watching Boston Modder start playing with the Xbox controller, wrecking the bots in Shadow Fight 3. Or perhaps the one day I'll actually play in PvP against people in Shadow Fight 3, then I'll be definitely more than happy and intrigued to smash many Europeans with this kind of controller. Now, I actually have Shadow Fight Arena on the iPad with America, but I have to connect VPN in order to actually play to Shadow Fight Arena. So, Shadow Fight Arena Boston Modder Fights Europe is put on the break because of the iPhone Wi-Fi adapter being busted, but I continue my fun gameplay with Shadow Fight Arena on my other iPad device. I'll be showing you guys a little bit later, but for now I want to show you guys some more control fun in the meantime. And until then, guys, I'll catch you guys in another one.